friends, Kevin Rant of Rantas Reviews. We have here the DJI Avata, and I'm sure you've already seen a bunch of reviews on it, but this is my honest review. Let's start by turning on the drone. Little power button back here. One, hold it. These things start to move, and then it makes noise. I'm anticipating that's when we gotta sync this mofo. Ah, there's a firmware update for my Mini, but that's not why we're here. We're going to, oh, the Avata's the next one. Comes right up. Select goggles. We have the goggles. Oh, snap. All right, connect goggles with the battery. This is the battery. We're gonna slap this long cable into here. It's got a little clip there, that's nice. Connection guide. Connect USB. Press and hold power. We're on with the battery pack. Now I must connect them to the goggles. All right, we have connected the battery pack to the goggles. Making noise. And now we're connecting the goggles to the phone. Wait, this isn't USB-C. No, this is USB 3.0. We have the cable from my AirPods, funny enough. Wait, I just used an Apple one. See, this is how ideas and things come into my mind. One step at a time, baby. Remove the gimbal protector, slide the battery in. Joke's on you, tough guy, this thing's already on. It's got a glowing little light. That's how we know. So I finally got them all to pair with one another. We had to hold down a few buttons here, a few buttons there. Very intrusive. Oh God, can't see it all. Oh wait, I have to use the knobbies. Whoa, talking about 20/20 vision, baby. So I finally got it to like, oh my God, is that how greasy my forehead and face is? What the? All right, yeah, so interesting developments. I wore the goggles and like a minute or two later, I looked in the mirror and I had like real puffy red cheeks. So I might be allergic to whatever's on the goggles themselves. So with that in mind, and yeah, I'm gonna continue this with the balaclava on. Here's hoping I don't have a skin allergy to this thing, but I'm gonna finish the review. Perfect timing for the show to come out. What's up, show? Dude, I put the goggles on and my face got puffy here. Ho-ho! We have liftoff. Got the drone operational, got the joystick operational, battery died, but I got like 2%. Guys, we flew not very high. We didn't fully take off because this drone apparently is like zoom, fly forward like at all times. So I want to have clear, ample space, and it's nighttime. So until next time. Hey everybody, Kevin Rant here with Rantas Reviews. Very excited to share with you the post-assessment review of the DJI Avata drone from DJI. So I got this drone a couple months ago, like right when it came out, and I honestly didn't look up a lot of stuff about it. I knew it was the new drone, I knew I wanted to get my hands on it, and I knew that it had a lot of capability that my other drone, the DJI Mini 2, does not have. So just to dive right into it, we have the DJI Avata camera drone system itself. This has outside propeller guards, so I feel like it could take a hit a little bit better. Even the gimbal protector's a lot more heavy duty. The gimbal itself isn't free floating. It can't go roundabout, it goes up, down, and then it kind of can turn left, right a little bit. So you're a little bit more limited on that, but this drone's intended to keep a straight eye of contact where you're going. So that's just a part of the drone's design. The battery itself are these big blocks on the back. It has a sensor on the bottom, sensors pretty much all around this thing. and it's got port in the bottom for your SD card. The goggles also have a port for the SD card. I guess it's so in case you lose the drone, you still have all the footage on the goggles through the SD card there. And then your joystick is very different from the up and down analog style stick from my DJI Mini 2. This is an actual like pilot style joystick. You go left, right, up, down, and it actually does those with the drone. You can also do a function where you can look up, down, left, right with your goggles, and it tells the drone that's what you're doing, and it'll do the same. The goggles have a touch sensor on the side. You have to navigate the menus to the touch sensor through your phone, but you have to use the goggles, so it's a little more invasive. You connect a cable to the goggles, a cable to your phone, and the battery pack, and then the joystick. This is a great system, but I just feel like I'm like the Terminator or something when I've got all the different gear on, all the systems are in my pockets, I got cables going everywhere. I like the DJI Mini 2 because it has that smooth, easy, just plug in and play capability. But let's talk about some of the pros to this drone. This drone, as soon as it takes off, you start to accelerate, it will keep on going. You have a brake that you hit to make it stop. You hold this guy down and you put it in sport mode, which is the M button here. You accelerate in sport mode, this thing's tracking at like 30 miles an hour. I don't know for sure how fast it can go. I'll try to look it up, give it a little detail, but you can track something going very fast in this. If you want to try to get into those professional drones that just fly, this is one of those that you could even technically compete with. I use this drone mainly to track things. If I have a client who has an El Camino or a Toyota Tacoma and I want to fly around and track them, then I would want to go with this drone because it can track really well. So like I said, the pros to this drone is you have the capability to track, it can go very fast, and you have the first person point of view between the goggles and the joystick. It's like you're in the cockpit flying the drone. So I think that's super cool. Downside, you're standing there in the open wearing goggles. You're kind of a target in case someone wants to like mess with you. So just be wary about that. Keep an eye on your surroundings or fly with a buddy. So this has been the post-assessment review for the DJI Avata. Just wanted to talk about a little bit more of the consumer side. Is this the right drone for you? Is this something that you'll like and keep and make good use of down the line? I think this one's a little bit more specific for tracking things, not so much cinematography. And I'd say based off spending, the Fly More kit, the backpack, the extra gear, all that, I spent about $2,000 on this drone. I would hope that it would have maybe a little more capability, but for what it is a cool modern day piece of technology. It can track vehicles and other things very well. So it does have its purposes, but if you're looking at buying a drone and you're just like a consumer hobbyist, this might get a little complicated for you. Because you gotta update the goggles, update the joystick, update the drone at the same time. You gotta be knowledgeable about the fly zones, where you're flying, what you're doing, and this piece can just get a little more complicated because there's so many more features to it. So it's good. For me, it's great, but I don't think it'd be great for everybody. So I really hope you enjoyed this post-assessment review for the DJI Avata. I've had it for about 3 months now. I've used it for a number of different work purposes, and it is a drone that I have come to rely on, but not one that I can use in every situation. Thanks for tuning into this episode of Rantas Reviews. Really hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, I will see you on the next review.